The difficulties in Kris Foster and Jamie Nogueira's marriage were extensively covered in Season 4 of 90 Day Fiancé. The other way, the two rate among the most dramatic couples in the franchise's history, despite initially winning over some fans as the only same-sex couple featured this season. After 9 days after their first in-person meeting, the two went ahead with their marriage despite Kris' dubious behavior. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Elena. Keep watching for more interesting details. And don't forget to subscribe, so let's start. But instead of taking advantage of their honeymoon, Kris reportedly flew to America to handle her purported pharmaceutical prescription and precarious financial position, leaving behind a disgruntled Jamie. Strangely, despite saying she would only be gone for 2 weeks, Kris has now been gone for 3 months with no sign of an end in sight. On 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way, Episode 12, Jamie and Kris got into an argument over who was to blame for their relationship issues during a Zoom conversation. Jamie, who was visibly upset, claimed Kris had only called her 3 times in 3 months, and that this had made her angry and sad about her prolonged stay in the U.S. Predictably, Kris refuted the claims and asserted that Jamie had put the whole financial load of the family on her by refusing to find employment. In actuality, Kris convinced Jamie to resign from her position by promising to launch a business with her in Colombia. Jamie also spoke about how Kris forced her to move into a larger apartment and only paid for 2 months' worth of rent, despite having promised to pay the whole amount. The drama continued when Jamie later posted a mysterious remark on her Instagram account. Sharing a photo of her alleged facial expression after viewing Episode 12, she wrote, "Thank you for your kind words, everyone. I'm unable to respond, but I'll leave you with this thought. No liar is too clever to recall their lies. You have my undying love." For Season 4 of 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way, Kris is regarded by the majority of viewers as the undisputed queen of red flags. Over her time with Jamie, Kris developed a reputation for uncomfortable behavior that frequently delivered conflicting messages. She most frequently erred by making inconsistent statements, though. The majority of the show's viewers consistently had their doubts about some of her lies and eagerly anticipated the day of retribution. That turning point occurred in Episode 12 when Jamie revealed some shocking information and made a veiled jab at Kris on her Instagram account. The turmoil from Episode 12 of 90 Day Fiancé has unsurprisingly sparked a lot of debate. Reddit user ApprehensiveGuess42 published a provocative photo of the Alabama native with the description, "This poor mistreated sugar mama," and this got fans talking about Kris. Many fans of 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way commented on the thread and pointed out how Kris had worked so hard to portray Jamie as dependent. Even Kris' mother made fun of Jamie when she implied that her daughter was a sugar mama as a result of the financial strains Jamie had put on her. The most recent episode, however, exposed how false the majority of Kris' claims were and inspired fans to conduct fact-checking missions. Other readers on the Reddit post brought up Kris' allegation that she sold her home to pay for her move to Colombia and questioned what happened to the proceeds. As she had previously sold her home in Alabama, they also inquired as to her current whereabouts within the U.S. The users also attempted to explain her claims that she is presently working as a manual laborer in Alabama in order to transfer money to Jamie, despite earlier claims that she suffered from agonizing neck and back pain as a result of her narcolepsy condition. Everything pointing to a bad situation between Jamie and Kris. Though many fans foresaw trouble in the couple's future together, it is not shocking. Also, Jamie just called Kris a liar in an Instagram story, where she thanked followers for their good sentiments. This is only the tip of the iceberg. The two do not follow one another on Instagram and seem to be at odds. In addition, the recently released sneak peek video for the season finale, Tell All, reveals that the pair is still very hostile toward one another. A very furious Jamie accused Kris of cheating in the video. Kris, as is his custom, refutes the accusations of cheating and charges Jamie with perpetually trying to play the victim. In reply, Jamie reaffirmed her assertions and said she has receipts to support them. There is a lot of animosity between the two, and their contractual responsibilities to TLC are the only thing keeping them from going on a full-fledged social media rampage. Fans can anticipate some fireworks between the two during the forthcoming 90-day fiancé. The other way tell all, but the season is about to come to a conclusion.